Well, welcome to this continuing conversation about law enforcement and policing in Kenya and Africa. And we don't know if Ruto, now we have a new president here in Kenya,
Yes.
if His Excellency, President-elect Ruto is watching this podcast.
I hope he is.
Yes, I hope you are. And if he is, we congratulate you for your recent victory.
Yeah.
And Ruto, in my judgment, is a good man.
Yeah,
I think he ran a pretty good campaign. He was able to mobilize a lot of young people.
Yes.
And I think Kenyan people gave him the mandate
Yeah.
to rule. And I think he will be a good ruler. He'll be a good leader.
Yeah.
And we support him, right?
Yeah, we do.
But this is an issue where we will need him, and Kenyan people will look to him to professionalize our police force, right?
Very true.
Because right now,
Yeah.
these people have run amok.
Yeah.
Yeah, the police in Kenya and the law enforcement, as you pointed out, their job is to serve and protect.
Yeah.
But they're doing neither service or no protection, and we need them to do that.
Absolutely.
Not trampling citizens and abusing them and breaking them down and that kind of stuff, extorting them.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like
Yeah.
that.
So all of us are looking to the new president, the new administration,
Yes.
to bring some discipline and some order
Yeah.
to what is become really chaotic
Yes.
in Kenya.
Yes,
Right?
yes,
What do you think about that?
I think so, because the experiences that Kenyans have had to go through, especially at the hands of their police, is just incredibly harrowing.
Yes.
I should mention my friend. He's called Karan.
Mm-hmm.
He had his family as his neighbors.
Yes.
Young family, probably someone who just graduated and got a small job, and he's been working.
Right.
He had a 2-year-old child.
Yes.
They had just started their family, and it was during COVID, just at the beginning of the outbreak here in Kenya.
Yes.
So there was a curfew at 7 p.m. We all know about it. And they were very strict about this. If they found you even at 7 sharp, even with the Kenyan timing, if they found you outside at 7, you would be properly beaten up. Many people were sent to hospital, many people lost their lives, and
Right.
it is quite saddening. So this one particular day, the man of the house, the husband, he came home. It was a bit late, it was 7 p.m. And he was being chased by the police from where the bus stop is. Chased him all the way to the gate, and unlucky for him, he found the door locked. So he's knocking, hoping for someone to open it. Probably looking for his keys, because every other person in the estate has a key to the gate. They beat him up to death there at the doorstep. They could have just let him go.
Right.
Because he was home already.
He's
Not putting anyone in danger.
Yeah.
He's alone there. They would have let him. But they beat him up. They beat him up till he died. He literally died there.
Right.
The saddest thing is they can't do anything about this because no one caught it on camera.
Right.
No one saw the police's face.
Yeah.
They just beat him and left him there for dead.
Right. So this is wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is absolutely wrong. Stories like this are everywhere.
Yes.
And the Kenyan police are supposed to protect lives
Yeah.
and property.
Yes.
It's not to destroy lives
No.
and properties. And that's what they're doing now.
Yeah,
And
that's
so we have a dysfunction
true.
because they're not functioning properly.
Yeah.
The question that raises for me, Tracy, is twofold. First of all, why are the police behaving in this way? And then secondly, why are we as citizens and Kenyans and people of goodwill allowing this kind of behavior to persist? It's been said that the only thing required for evil to prevail is for good people to do nothing.
Very true.
Kenyan people, by and large, are good people,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And if they can stand up as one and say, we do want police, we like our police, but we want good police, right?
Yeah.
And the police we have now is not very good,
Yeah.
and enough is enough, and they call time out.
Yeah.
That could change potentially, right?
Yes.
And we've talked to almost directly to the president-elect and say, we need you.
Yeah.
to help bring order to this chaos and disorder, right?
Absolutely.
So the question, first of all, maybe you can wrestle with that with me for a little bit, and maybe the same question our viewers are seeing it. Why are the Kenyan police behaving in this way? One. And then the second piece of that question is, why are Kenyans, good Kenyan people are good,
Yes.
right? Why are we allowing this kind of wrongdoing to persist? The story you just told, the video we just seen, the recent experience I just had,
Yes.
all of them together
Yeah.
speak with one voice.
Absolutely.
These police people are supposed to do the right thing, but they are not.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that? And why are we letting that start? Now, I pushed back. I pushed back because maybe I'm sufficiently empowered that I can push back.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But most of us can at least push back as well.
Yes.
But why are we not doing that? What do you think?
I think for us to find the reason why the police are the Kenyan police are acting the way they are, we should go down. It is prudent for us to go down to the basics. Their training. They must have had poor training. They didn't take care of the way they molded this police force. The new recruits, they need to be trained, well trained, and taught that lives are important. You shouldn't stomp on someone's head. You shouldn't shoot someone just because you can, because you have a gun.
Yeah,
you can bully someone to give you money because you have a gun and you have a uniform.
Yeah, that's armed robbery.
Yeah.
It's not policing, that's armed robbery.
Yeah, with costumes.
Yeah.
Another thing is we need to look at how disciplined the people are who are being recruited to the police force. Indisciplined people will always bear terrible fruits. You can't give someone who does not know discipline a gun. They will definitely disappoint you.
Absolutely.
Another thing is we need to be careful with these people.
Right.
Some of them are just ignorant. They don't care.
Yes.
They don't care for people's lives. Some are very greedy.
Yeah.
They just want they want to know what they're gaining. What is in it for me? Okay, so you want me to go and burn someone's house. Give me some money and I'll do it.
Wow.
We need to be careful.
Yeah, yeah.
People who go into the police force need to be people who have high integrity and a high level of self-respect and respect for others.
Yeah.
Because you would not be able to touch someone's house if you respect someone else.
Absolutely.
If you respect lives, property, everything.
Right.
Yeah. So these are just a bunch of things that we need to look into.
Yeah. Tracy, you raise a lot of important points here, because if the police are poorly trained, chances are they don't even know their job. They don't know what it means to be a policeman.
Yeah.
Right? Because they think that to be a policeman is to be on power trip.
Yes.
Like the guy stomping that on a man's head.
Yeah.
And another video I saw, and I think you probably saw there, this big old policeman beating down a woman.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, who does that?
It is so sad. The woman is defenseless.
Yeah.
Is not armed to say that they resisted or
not at
were
all.
armed.
Not at all.
In fact, she was sitting on the floor.
Not even resisting at any level at all.
And they were still beating her.
Yeah.
Not one person.
Yeah.
There were many people beating her.
Yeah.
Which is so unfortunate.
Yeah. For me, raised all kinds of moral questions in my mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the police, they've gone rogue.
Yeah.
And they need to be held to account.
And that's the understatement of the year.
Yeah, they need to be held to account.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you make a good point.
Yeah.
They need to be professionalized, And we're not saying Kenya doesn't need police force. We need police force.
We do.
We have to have law and order.
Yeah.
Right?
And people to enforce that law.
Yeah, so we want police, right?
Yes, yes.
But we want good police.
Yeah.
Yeah. What we have now is not it.
Yeah.
No, it's not it.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
And I think another thing we need to look at is why are we letting the Kenyan police act like this?
Yes. I'd like to hear your thoughts on that, Tracy. I want to hear your thoughts on that. Why are we, as a people, good people that we are, right? Decent people.
Yes.
Courageous people. Kenyans are courageous people, good, decent. Why are we letting the police do this to us? or to one of our own, to our community members, our families, our friends. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. I have my own take, but I'd like to hear your take on it.
I believe the biggest factor is fear.
Fear.
Everyone is afraid of the police. They are so afraid that maybe they'll remove that gun and shoot them. Or maybe they're in bed with dangerous politicians who they can just call them. If you call out a person, maybe another policeman, and you have their ID, you have everything, all the details on them, a video that shows what they've done, incriminating videos. They might just call for a favor, and you're the one who's being chased. The hunter becomes the hunted.
I have heard of a politician actually who sent police people like mad dogs to attack other people.
It's true. Even the opponents, just to scare them off the race, the competition, to scare competition. They just pay off some policemen. These police are thinking, first of all, we're being paid peanuts. Why can I get a little money and have fun with it? Which is so unfortunate, because that's not fun. You're destroying someone else's life. Another thing I think is poverty. A lot of people are poor. They're suffering. They are trying to make ends meet. They don't have enough money to pay off some lawyers to help them fight in court. Some are illiterate. They don't know they can actually fight back. A lot of people don't know they can fight back. And some are just ignorant. They are thinking, okay, let me give that 1,000 to this policeman and we go on with our lives instead of staying here a whole day. Because
but when we do that, Tracy, aren't we feeding the beast?
We are feeding the beast. And people need to know that we cannot be ignorant. We cannot afford to be ignorant with this kind of matters. We need to fight back. We need to say, no, I can't do this. First of all, why am I being arrested?
Absolutely.
Why should I give you money? Did I do something wrong?
No, absolutely. Absolutely.